Back.
We're back, and I'm in casual clothes.
So you slipped into something more comfortable, folks.
Much more comfortable.
And here I thought you were going to show up in a piece of lingerie.
Oh God, no! But
Wasn't
I'm
that
just
what more comfortable
realizing.
means?
I got this shirt at Goodwill. I just figured out why. Because of the placement of the sunglasses.
What's the rest of it say?
Queen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but the placement of the sunglasses are very. The pattern placement on female clothing is very important. Just so you know, I can't do it. Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Okay. Pay attention.
I did pay attention.
You get under here. You peel off the foil.
Why should I do that when I have a man here?
You peel off the foil.
I'm cold. I'm cold.
You then take the bottle. You shake it up. You aim it at you and unscrew the cap.
See, look, I went from being like totally like not covered up to being very covered up. Now I'm wearing my burqa. I'm very cold right now.
Don't make me wear my balaclava on here.
Very cold right now.
There.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Sure.
I don't understand the point of a short sleeve shirt with a hoodie. You know?
There isn't one.
It's like, there's probably multiple reasons I found
It's the same reason I understand the point of a sweater that is so thin you can read through it.
Yeah.
You know? There's a lot of those these days.
There's probably a reason why I got this at Goodwill, but I liked it. I liked the stripes on the sleeve and all of that. Okay, we're the last six. Mr. Seebeck.
What?
Mr. Seebeck.
I was finishing making a statement.
Unless you're going to share that note with the entire class. No, don't.
I'll share that note with the entire class.
Don't.
It was in reference to Jen Psaki about her being in quarantine for the past few weeks. I said too bad it's for COVID, not perjury.
All right, are we ready now for our last 60 or so?
Yes, as soon as I get the...
And we were wondering how good or bad we were going to do, and we thought it was going to be about the same. I don't know. I think you're going to do much better.
The question is, how bad do we suck? Yes. Whoops. Kind of hard to write when
and we'll see if JJ comes back, but it's later.
I let him know you're here. So.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
What time is it? Is it really 8 o'clock?
Yes.
Holy shit, no wonder I'm tired. I'm going to sleep after we're done. I got to do my deliveries tomorrow.
I go back to work tomorrow.
Yeah, me too.
And
I fixed that fingernail.
Okay. The hell is that one on the other one there?
What?
What's that?
It's a little gemstone.
It looks like a tumor.
Look in there. It's my butterfly.
It's
It's not a tumor. He's talking about my little gemstone on there. Look.
Yeah, when you turn it sideways, it looks like a
It's just a big.
like a big ass lump.
It is a big lump. It's.
That's what she said.
Yes. And this is. See the butterfly on that one?
Sort of. It's out of focus.
Yeah. Let me see if I can. There you
Yeah,
go.
sort of, yeah.
I always put. Stuff.
Is there anybody out there? Please tell us.
Yeah, there's a few popping on. This don't look like a tumor. This don't look like a tumor.
Like a bulge pop out of your fingernail. It's like a baby alien.
Are you trying to neg me the way JJ does? What's a tumor on your finger?
Or are you just happy to see me? Hi, JJ. Speaking of that, here he is.
Like Bloody Mary in the mirror.
No, actually, I think he heard us talking about him, and his ears started burning.
That's what I say, like Bloody Mary in the mirror. I scared the shit out of myself playing that game as a kid.
Shall we get this show on the road?
We shall get this party started.
I'd say it was a party.
And I'm putting back on my anarchy symbol because I'm so fucking rebellious that I actually have a commercially made anarchy symbol and a fake anarchy tattoo. That's what a rebel I fucking am. Beware, government.
Into the great wide. Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, look at my fake tattoo. I'm a rebel.
Okay. Shall we?
But it was fun when I was with all those politicians that day, and they thought it was a real tattoo. Oh, what is that? What's it? It's for anarchy.
It's HETA.
And they're like, oh. I'm like, yeah.
It's like you don't know what an anarchist symbol looks like. It's right freaking there!
Yes, I really am one. You met one in the flesh, and nope, I don't want to throw any bombs. All right. Well, let's
Unless you want to
continue.
do some cherry bombs. That's another story.
Mr. Seaback.
Okay, are you ready for this? Well, then what are we? I'm waiting for you.
Oh no, I'm ready, but I'm
Oh,
not
yeah.
ready.
Well, let's start. Break out your pink pen.
My pink Sharpie.
Not used for lipstick. Okay, 123. D.
Oh, he can't hear anything.
You can't hear anything. We have audio going? Yes.
Yeah, we do. Look, the audio's bumping. It's actually bumping high.
Is your volume okay, JJ?
Yeah, turn your volume on, JJ. Let's see if there's other people here. Can they hear anything?
If you can hear us, say something. If you can't hear us, say something. Say something anyway.
Say something, like we need to write something.
Fix the volume.
The volume is good. The volume is good here. The volume's good on our screen. Look on your phone. Go to YouTube.
That's what I'm doing.
Go to the Pink Flame one. Part 3.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, there's volume. We can hear it on
Perfectly
his phone. It's on your end. Matthew heard it. There's volume. See? We can hear it on his phone.
Yeah.
It's on your end. Matthew heard it.
Yeah.
There's volume.
Yeah,
yeah.
See?
We can hear it on his phone.
Yeah.
Hi, Matthew. Matthew heard it. Yeah.
Anyway.
JJ, the error is between the keyboard and the back of the seat.
Decorum, please.
No, what's he gonna do? Suspend me? Let me tell you one thing that
Don't make him come over. That's a good thought.
one thing that the LNC has done for me is like they've already done the worst. Like everyone else like fucks with me and I'm like, what are you gonna do?
Take away my birthday? What?
Yeah, what are you gonna do? You know, I've already been. You know, it's like.
There we go.
Did you try turning it off and turning it on again? You know,
When in doubt, reboot.
There's very little people
reset.
can do to intimidate me now that the LNC has done like one of the worst possible things I could think of. I'm not scared of you, Mister.
I hope not.
Show me your boobs.
We don't want to get banned from YouTube.
We don't want to get suspended from YouTube. That'll be next to my list of crimes.
Besides, I'm just a big tight-eyed, cuddly whatever, you know.
My next list of crimes would be that
Just don't fuck with the grizzly. That's all.
Listen, the next list of crimes they're gonna have against me is that I sexually harassed my co-host and said, "Show me your tits."
And my response will be, and then he called me as a witness. Was she harassing you? No. But she was graded.
Oh God.
All four.
Oh my God. Oh God.
What's that old joke? Sexual harassment will not be tolerated, but it will be graded.
Yeah, man. The suspensions will continue till morale improves.
All right.
Yes, Ms. Bilieu.
You mean this blew you? Yeah. I'm sorry. She's
not a good chair.
She's not a good chair. She doesn't understand Robert. She just thinks she looks good in a dress, and that's it.
She's not a good chair, but man, I'm so jealous of her hair. It's so thick. Like, I've got very thin hair.
Yeah.
She's got, like, the most thick, luscious hair.
No, Richard, this is Memorex. Yes, we're live.
Yeah, we're live. I'm serious, man. I am so fucking jealous of her hair. Imagine that dyed pink. It would be so fantastic. Her hair is so thick.
Her hair is so Aquanet.
No, it's thick. It's thick. Like
This stuff is thick. It's just not layered very well.
No, hers doesn't need to be layered. I'm telling you, I've been envious of her hair for a long time, so like I've really observed it. She's got thick, beautiful, beautiful hair.
I need to comb my mane here for a minute. Look at my aluminum comb here.
Okay.
Yes, it is aluminum comb, by the way.
Look at him trying to look all suave for the ladies.
Trying to look suave.
And listen, this is a libertarian show. There are no ladies. it's a sausage fest. You know that.
I'm sure that some of the ladies were paying attention. But yeah, see, it's actually an aluminum comb.
I gotcha.
Perfectly, almost completely indestructible.
Okay, well, Richard, you don't tune into the earlier episode where I got mad at you. Just don't do that. Thank you. let's
Yes, we might need to require a hearing for a trial to suspend.
yeah, I don't want that on the next bill of particular.
Anyway, shall we get this moving?
You know, slap me on my hand because I was bad. I was intercourse.
Are you consenting?
Yeah, I'm consenting.
Okay.
Yes. Don't write up a bill of particulars against me, please.
Notice I asked first.
Okay, we're
That's
doing.
like the old joke: walk into the hand so I didn't hit you.
Okay.
Anyway,
All right, we're taking the practice old RP test because I'm mad at Nap too. I'm mad at everybody today. I'm mad that this is my last bottle of champagne for mimosas.
she's been drinking a lot today.
I am, and after this I'm going to sleep because I got to work tomorrow. But let's
Okay, are you ready finally?
I've been ready.
let's get through this then.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Look, man, that's really
That's a good color.
yeah, okay.
It matches up nicely. Okay, ready? Number 123, D.
Yes.
That was an easy one. 124, C.
What? What?
What is right? What'd you say?
B.
That's what I said.
Okay, is there an errata?
No. The next errata is
Okay.
at question 254, and we're nowhere near that.
We are co-hosts, Matthew. We are equal. We're equally...
We're equally demented, yes.
Yes. Okay, read this out loud.
Okay. In amending by the ordinary method, a maximum of how many alternatives can be pending at one time?
Oh, they're counting the main motion.
A1,
They're counting...
B2, which is what we said, C3, that comes the right answer, and 4,
They're
D.
counting the main motion. They're counting the main motion.
I don't think you can do that, because this is about amendments. Who is the male co-host?
No, alternatives, not amendments.
Mr. Menzel. I am the male here. She is the female. If you were watching earlier, that would have been obvious.
Yes. No, they're it's Mike, it's alternatives. It means they're counting the main motion.
Yeah, I'm claiming bullshit, but let's see what they say.
Well, JJ. Oh, Matthew. You got all offended, and he was just asking for your name, dumbass.
Oh, is that all? Is that? I'm sorry. Then why didn't you say, what is the name of the male co-host?
You're getting all offended. You're feeling...
You must state the question properly, otherwise it's out of order.
You're feeling like he was insulting your noodle, and he wasn't.
Hey, I admit I have a weird shape and I got moves, but come on.
But what would listen, people, what would your answer be to this? In amending by the ordinary method, a maximum of how many alternatives can be pending at one time? 1, 2, 3, or 4? What would be your answer? Let's give them a moment here to reflect.
Dum, dum, dum,
Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom,
You
boom,
need to get a sound effect for that.
We should. I have good sound, but not like, I don't got anything that would be really good right now. No, I don't really have anything that would be really good right now. So nobody's giving us an answer.
Or just lag.
It's not lagging that long. Come on, people.
JJ Richard says 3.
Okay. It is 3, because they're counting the fucking main motion.
Well, it doesn't say that specifically in here. Here's what it says. In amending by the ordinary method, by filling blanks, a maximum of 3 alternatives can be pending at once, the last one being moved must be voted on first. In filling blanks, the number of alternates
But this didn't
is
say
not
by
limited.
filling blanks. It just said
The section of the title is filling
Yeah,
blanks.
but they didn't... Oh.
JJ says actually more than 4.
Yeah. When it's filling blanks, you can have as many as you want.
Yeah. Here's the next sentence. In filling blanks, the number of alternatives is not limited, and members have an opportunity to weigh all the choices before voting and to vote on them in a fair and logical order.
Then this question is stupid. It didn't say by blanks. It just said an amending. An amending by the ordinary method.
Well, the other problem is this. What the hell's an alternative? that's the first question. They don't really explain what that means. And what's the ordinary method? Are they saying that filling blanks is not the ordinary method?
Oh, no. This is what they're saying here. In amending by the ordinary method, meaning not by blanks, a maximum of 3 alternatives can be pending at once. Your 2 amendments in your main motion.
So why in the hell didn't they say that in the book?
Yeah.
Because they don't know how to write.
Yeah, they're saying they're special
We're in the
needs.
special needs class of comedy
Okay.
section. We're minute. We're slow.
we-
Yeah, lag does that, Mr. Frostman.
We got that wrong. It's 3.
I
Okay.
think the alternative is the alternative amendment. Well, maybe.
Yep, it says alternatives.
Okay, next page.
We got that wrong.
Yep. 125. Ready? A.
Right.
Yeah. 126. D.
Yes.
127. A.
What?
I said B.
I said C.
A motion to create a blank is A. They say an incidental motion. B. I said incidental main motion. D or C. A subsidiary
I
motion.
said a subsidiary motion.
Or D. A privileged motion. It's not a privileged motion, so that we knew that much.
Okay, well, we just got that wrong.
Yeah.
It's an incidental motion. I always fuck that shit up. Why do they have to have these stupid ass classifications?
Because they're anal.
We're not even going to go there. That's advanced. We're not. We're not. We're
Advanced nap and
yeah. We're not going. We're not going.
and whatever.
We're not going in the back door today. Okay, let's just say.
Richard, we're only going through the ones that we get wrong.
Yeah, we're only going through. This is entertainment more than anything. But they don't need to be classified differently. Just let them behave differently.
Yeah.
Because the ones we get right, everyone would get right. Because
The problem is this.
we're being
The problem is
retarded.
this. The current authors of Roberts need to go play D&D or a CCG like Magic the Gathering and learn sequencing that way.
And
because
Richard,
it make a lot more sense.
This is more entertainment than education at this point. Because we've been drinking all day.
Yes.
Oh, he's been drinking Pepsi.
Well, Coke at the moment.
He's been snorting Coke.
You guys are out of Pepsi. Except for the diet crap.
Yeah, and I've been drinking mimosas.
Yeah,
But
she's the plastered one.
But I don't like all these classifications. That's where I fuck up.
I know.
Okay, we got that one wrong. I'm already doing worse than last time.
Okay, 128 is where we left off.
Okay.
B.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, and I changed my answer before on that one. At first I said A,
Well, that one I knew, so.
and then I went to B.
Yeah. 129. C.
Yes.
130. C.
Yes.
131. D.
Yes.
I'll have what she's having.
Mimosas with cheap champagne.
She's doing her best Meg Foster imitation here, or whatever, Meg Ryan.
Okay.
Meg Foster, no. Meg Foster and Jodie. Yeah, sure. Okay, 132. Next page. D.
Mm-hmm.
133. B.
Yes.
I had C.
You had C.
Okay, this might be the beginning of a cascade problem for me.
It will be because they're not all voted on. They're not all voted on. The first one, now if it's just one selection, the first one to get a majority wins, and none of the other ones after that are voted on. So it's to and
Well,
it.
part of the problem is that they didn't phrase this answer correctly. Are all voted one?
Well, it's supposed to be on.
As one, which is what I was reading it as.
Well, that isn't right either, though.
Anyway,
Okay.
130.
Ooh, this smells good. I could get high off of sniffing.
Drunk and snorting Sharpies.
Oh, I picked the wrong day
Yeah,
to
put-
stop sniffing Sharpies. The question on this was, when a motion contains a blank, the proposals for filling the blank, A, are treated as amendments to one another, which is not correct.
Right.
B, are debatable.
That's the correct answer.
C, are all voted on. The proposal with the highest number.
On, is that what that's supposed to be?
I think so.
Okay.
The proposal with the highest number of votes is inserted, which is what Mr. Seebeck chose, but it's not
Yes.
correct. And D, require a second. Proposals do not require a second.
Right.
And they're not all voted on.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yep. A lot of this section
Blanks-
right now is filling in blanks.
Blanks
so
suck.
they do it in sections here.
I think they need to eliminate that from Roberts.
I agree. It's just
They're
it's
dumb.
crazy.
They're dumb. They don't ever work out right. It all... It is... all these questions are worded oddly.
Yes, because they're worded oddly because the authors of Roberts don't know how to write a complete sentence in
Yeah,
a tolerable,
but blanks
an
are
understandable
just,
manner.
they're stupid. They're stupid. Just get rid of them. Can I be on the next authorship team? Just stupid.
As long
get
as
rid of
as
it.
long as I come with you.
Yeah, they're dumb.
Because
they're
I'll
dumb.
sit there and I'll make sure that they clarify what the hell they're talking about when they're talking about crap, to the point where they're going to say, "Shut up," and my response is, "Make it clear."
Oh no, your
We
response.
don't want a brevity caucus.
Your response is, where is it? Here we go.
Make it make sense.
Yes,
Make it make sense.
they don't make it make sense. Anyway,
Okay, 134.
134 C. I
Yes.
said B. This may be part of the cascade thing. Proposals for filling blanks, A, are not debatable. No, we know that's not true. B, which is what I said, may be suggested by any member, provided if he first attains the floor each time he wishes to suggest another proposal. Let's see. C, the correct answer, are treated as an independent original to be voted on separately until one is approved by a majority vote. I can understand why they say that. I
And
think,
B,
when I think about
it's
it.
not B because there's other rules other than that, like other people, like we can look it up, but like you can't obtain the floor if somebody who hasn't already suggested a blank.
Yeah.
It's kind of that thing.
D should always be voted on in the order they're suggested. Yeah.
That's not true.
That one I kept coming.
Sometimes that's
kept,
true.
Right. I kept coming back to that as a later question. I was going, wait a
When
second.
it's people, that's true. But when it's numbers and things like that, it's not.
Oh boy, that means I want to get someone's wrong.
Oh, okay.
Okay, 135. D.
Yes.
Yeah, I actually started to say C.
Because that's what people.
Yeah, I started to say C, which was the last name voted on in the order of the last name.
Yeah.
Their last name should be voted on first, but then I changed my mind.
Yeah.
So, because I looked at the next question. 136. C. No, it's D. Excuse
It's
me.
D, I was going to
I'm sorry,
say.
I put C.
Yeah.
Whoops.
No, it's D though,
No,
right?
I just read
yeah,
that wrong.
it's D.
I read that wrong.
It's D. I know about blanks. I just think they suck.
It's a majority instead of the most.
It's a majority. The first one's to get a majority.
And
That's
what
why
if,
it's
and
to
what if
your.
nobody gets a majority?
I don't know what happens then.
Then
But
you're SOL.
yeah, probably then you just suck.
That's why I said.
But that's why when it's people,
Yeah.
the first one, it's to an advantage to be in the first
Yeah.
once nominated.
Right. Okay. 137. A.
Yep.
That's interesting.
Yeah, you vote on the one that you think will have.
Yeah.
The chair orders them. This is why it's not always in the order proposed.
Yeah.
When it's amounts of money, it's usually the highest amount to be spent or the lowest amount to be received.
Okay. Blanks. Okay, which is why I got the next one wrong too. Anyway, blanks to be filled with amounts of money should be arranged according to the following voting priority. A. Correct answer. The one least likely to be acceptable will be voted on first.
Which is usually the most expensive.
B, the most likely to be acceptable will be voted on first. C, when I said they are voted on in the order that the proposals were submitted. And D, the last one proposed voted on first.
Yeah, it's the least likely to be accepted.
Now that's weird because they don't say in the question this is about money coming in versus money going out. They just say amounts of money.
Yeah, but
then there's the next question,
right.
138, which they say is C.
Yep.
I originally said C changed to A. Here's the question. In a motion to fill in a blank to sell property, which of the following, which of the
Right, to
following
sell.
amounts should be voted on first?
The one least likely to be accepted
A,
would
150,
which
B,
would be the
100, C, 60, and D, the average, which I know doesn't, average amount. No, that's ridiculous.
No, it'll be the lowest amount because you would figure the members want to get the most for their property.
Yeah.
So the least likely to pass is the lower amount.
Right, which is why I said I got that one wrong going into it.
It was a waterfall.
Yeah, next page.
Those I knew.
Okay, 139, C, I said D.
I had C, yes.
The motion to fill 5 positions in a committee are pending with a blank in the original motion for the names of the members of the committee. 22 names have been suggested so far. How many a member stop suggestions by filling a blank?
The right answer actually isn't on here. You stand up and scream, "For the love of God, shut up!"
Hi, Hank. Yeah, I said, okay, A, move the previous question. No. B, move to close nominations. That's not for this type of situation.
It's not a nomination.
Right. C, move to close suggestions.
Yes.
D, suggestion, which is what I said. D, suggestions may continue until members wish to stop.
Yeah, we could be here all day.
Right.
Harambe!
It's like, yes, yeah, you get a committee, you get a committee, you get a committee.
You all get a committee.
Let's skip this one, the blank, make it a committee, the whole, and the hell with it. Yeah, okay. 140. Screaming is always libertarian answer.
It is.
Sometimes.
It is in my book.
Yeah. C. Okay, 140. C. Yes.
Oh, I didn't get that right. I told you that I was going to fuck these
Which
up.
of the following motions cannot be reconsidered? A. Postpone to a certain time. What'd you say anyway?
I said previous question.
A,
Okay, I
postpone
got
to a certain time.
140
B,
and
previous
140
question.
wrong because
C. Create a blank, and D. Limit extend or limits debates, which I didn't make any sense because we were doing that topic.
yeah,
141. You want to
yeah. You tell the answer because I got them both
C.
wrong.
Which of the following motions can be reconsidered? Proposal for. Wait a minute. 141 is C?
A proposal can be reconsidered. Oh, I get it.
Please explain, because I don't.
Okay, the first one is a motion to create the blank.
Right, yeah. What's the motion to create the blank?
The proposal is
To fill in the blank.
right that somebody they accepted this proposal to fill the blank, to make you in charge of something. God forbid. That is allowed to be reconsidered.
Okay. Yeah, I'll admit that one confused me a little bit.
Yeah, and I got
Because
both
actually,
of
that's
those
why I
wrong.
said Suriatim, because I didn't know what the hell you're talking about. That
Yeah,
was a guess.
I got those wrong.
Matthew asks, we can even get a committee for on having a committee.
We certainly can, but we need to have a committee on that first.
Still to say the same thing. Again. Okay. 142. Now we're going into stuff regarding
I was doing really good till I fucked those two up.
commit and refer. Okay, here we go. C.
Yes.
Duh. 143. D.
Oh, I put quasi. I put C.
Okay, here's the question. A variation on the motion to commit that is usually most suitable for ordinary societies whose meetings are not large is the motion to A. Executive session. No. B. Go into the committee of the whole.
No, that's for large.
C. Go into a quasi committee
That's
of the whole.
what because the LNC does the quasi
And
committee.
D. Consider informally.
And to me, that's for even smaller committees. And it didn't say that are small, it just said are not large.
When I looked at this, I kind of struggled because I knew A was not right.
I knew it was C or D.
Yeah, and I'm looking at, and I was thinking, going, which one's the right size for small? And so I went informally.
Okay, well, why did I check that?
I've
No,
heard
I
of a
got
committee that
out
creates committees. Yes, we call that government.
Yeah.
Think.
Okay, I forgot to mark. Okay, I got that wrong.
Okay. 144. That's gross. B.
B, I had C.
I had C also. A motion Hold on a second.
Oh, because no question is pending. That's why it's not incidental.
Hank asked the committee of which hole? The donkey hole. You can substitute.
No. I got something really.
Substitute the motion for that.
No, the pigeonhole. That is something that's such an innocuous thing that sounds so fucking dirty. Go and put it in your pigeonhole.
It flies in, craps on it, and leaves.
But doesn't that just sound filthy?
Well, pie hole's worse.
I'm
Anyway.
just gonna go stick that in your pigeonhole.
It's in your pie hole.
Yeah, pie hole sounds pretty disgusting too.
Okay. 140. Depose works. Yeah. 144. A motion proposing to assign a new task or refer to
I got it wrong.
to refer a new matter to a committee when no question is pending.
No question is pending.
Yeah, is an A.
It's
Subsidiary motion to commit.
No.
B. An original main motion, or C. An incidental main motion.
I said
Or
incidental.
D. Not debatable. I knew it wasn't D.
And we both said
Said
incidental, but there's nothing pending. That's why.
So, in other words, there has to be something pending for it not to be incidental and to be a regular main motion.
Yeah.
That's the only difference.
Well, incidental.
in the broad sense.
Right. It's right.
Between the two.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I keep getting
Yes.
that mixed up all the time.
Yes.
Next page.
Yes.
See? Good evening, Madam Secretary, says
Well,
Finley.
it depends on who you ask. Don't ask Susan Hogarth or Richard Longstrap. But yes, I am the secretary.
No, we're not asking. We're not asking Susan Hogarth or Richard Shortstretch. No.
I don't.
Put that in your bill of particulars. I said it.
I saw the McRib is back. The McRib is back. I saw it at McDonald's.
You may have it and puke at your leisure.
Oh, I don't eat that shit.
I don't eat that shit either.
I'm just letting you know.
Besides, for all we know, it's lab meat.
But the McRib is back.
3
And-
yes votes for what, JJ?
And that chick who was like at that town council meeting, I know it was all a setup, but still, with the pink hair,
yeah.
who was saying how her family Thanksgiving was ruined because the McRib. You saw that, right?
No, I didn't see that.
Oh my God, it's so fucking funny. But I don't acknowledge the decisions of a rogue LNC. I acknowledge the decisions of delegates. Mr. Reardon enjoys the McRib.
Okay. Oh, she said yes 3 times.
Yes.
Okay.
Finley, I agree with you. Thank you. I am still your secretary. I appreciate your vote of confidence. I need it lately.
If you keep up this orgasmic state, we're gonna make you a saint.
Okay.
Saint Karen Ann of Liberty.
I already listen. You know my introduction for 1360. You know.
Yeah.
Mother of parrots, herder of butts.
That was funny. Okay, 145, next page.
Yes.
D.
Yes.
146, also D.
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 I put division.
Which of
Because-
the following motions cannot
What
be
did
made?
you put?
I got it right.
Okay. The reason I said, how can you have division after it's been ordered?
Which of the following motions cannot be made after the previous question has been ordered? A. Lay on the table. B. Question of privilege. C. Division of the assembly. Or the correct answer, D. Refer to a committee.
I put division. But that's okay. I'm not going to argue about it.
see.
I'm not going to argue about it. Because it was a guess. It was a
In
guess.
my case, I guess too. I'll admit
It
that.
was a guess.
One. Open channel D.
I have no idea what that means.
You should have. Well, you had open channel double D earlier, but you changed clothes.
I did. Yeah. I don't know what that means, Reardon. So we're boomers, so be kind.
You're not. I'm not a boomer.
I know neither of us are, but come on, play along with me.
I'm not that old.
It's our role-playing game. Come on. We're going to pretend like we're like super old geriatrics.
Speak up, we can't see a word you're saying.
All right.
Man from Uncle.
I
Okay.
have no idea.
Oh,
We're
God,
old.
That's not that old.
Oh, I am.
Man from Uncle? That was back in the 60s. Okay. 147.
Mm-hmm.
A.
Oh, yeah. I had that.
148. Also A.
What?
I said B.
I said D.
Commit or refer can be applied to. Correct answer A. Debatable points of order
Yeah?
referred
oh,
by
I know
the
I got
chair
another one wrong
to
later
the
on
judgment
now.
of the assembly.
Okay.
B, which is what I said, questions of privilege while pending as a privileged motion. Remember, we actually talked about that
Yeah.
earlier, the differences between the two and how one can rise to the other. C, orders of the day while pending as a privileged motion. I understand what they were talking about. On
Oh, and I should have shown that
that.
was
And D,
wrong.
all the above.
So which one? It was A.
It was A. Debatable points of order referred by the chair to the judgment of the assembly.
Okay. I'm not doing well on this one either.
That's got to be the reference to refer, because it's sure the hell ain't commit.
No, it's commit. You can commit. You can commit that. You can commit that.
Okay. Where were we? 149. Where's 149 on the chart? Here we go. You are correct. Okay. Unless you're talking about each other. Okay. B.
Yes.
Okay. 150. D.
What?
Got that one right.
I said A.
After a committee has begun to work on a question referred to it,
It's too late.
A. The vote committing the question to the committee may be reconsidered. B. The assembly may not give the committee additional instructions. Bullshit. C. A similar motion may be introduced in the assembly, which is kind of weird. Or D. It is too late to reconsider the vote to commit.
I fucked that one up.
Yeah. The similar motion will be introduced. What'd you say? What thing it was?
A.
The question may be reconsidered. Yeah.
Oh, look. Wait.
Well, if they reconsider the vote to commit.
What happened to my orange juice?
I don't know.
Well, I'll just.
Unless you left it upstairs.
I must have. Then it's going to be just champagne. All right. I fucked that one up.
Okay. 151. C. Yay.
Yes.
152. D.
Yes.
Yay. Actually, pretty good on that page. Next page. 153. B. Okay, this one I had no damn clue on. I guessed C.
I guessed A. We both fucked up. The answer was B?
Yeah. Okay, if different proposals are made as proposals to fill a blank in an incomplete motion to commit, the chair puts them to vote in the following order. A. special committees, standing committees,
I never
consider
would have known
informally.
this.
B, correct answer, quasi-committee of the whole, consider informally, special committees. I said C,
I said A.
standing committees, consider informally, or committee of the whole. D, committee of the whole, special committees, and standing committees. What I was looking at here was what's the right sequence because of
Yeah.
what we're dealing with here. And the reason I chose C was because I started out with the more specific and then go for the small size and then go more
I did
higher
it the
up.
opposite.
And you started off with the
Specific.
no, actually you didn't.
Special committee is very specific.
Right. But
And then more
standing
general.
Standing is more general. Then informal is more general.
Yeah,
than A.
that's what I went for.
But standing committees are more. But this is C is the same premise. It's just different.
Just different ones.
Right. But what they're saying is that quasi committee of the whole, then inform. They're saying go from the broader down to the more specific.
Yeah, but it's not really.
But then
It's
D
like
does that too. Go figure. No, it doesn't because special and standing.
yeah,
are
but it's
reversible.
not from broader to more specific because the most broad is consider informally.
No.
I would think it is.
Committee of the whole is actually
Nah, I think consider informally is.
because it's going by the size. Probably drank it all. No, she didn't actually.
No, it's
She left the
upstairs.
orange juice bottle upstairs. Trust me.
Don't trust him, but I did leave it upstairs. But don't ever. This one cheats.
She says I cheat.
He cheats so bad.
If I cheat so bad, how come I suck at this?
he cheats worse than Tiger Woods. Like that's thinking.
My golf game isn't that good.
I didn't mean in golf.
A different four-letter word. Yes, okay.
All right, let's continue.
But I drive better than he does, that's for sure. Trust me, folks, the one road where he got nailed for DUI driving down that road. And
I thought you meant drive as in golf drive.
No, driving his Cadillac, his Escalade.
There's so many
The
just
road
like
that he-
different references
This
here.
road that he drove down in the little nub thing of L.A., I've driven that road. You don't drive it like that, like he did. No. He was asking for trouble. He's lucky he didn't get killed. And like I said, I've been there. I've done that road. You don't do it like that. Anyway, 154, which I know I got wrong already. D.
Oh fuck. No, why wouldn't it be the first named?
You said C?
Yeah.
So did I. When a committee is named by the assembly without designating a chairman. I had to think about this because those are bylaws versus the rules. A, the body that elected the committee members names the chairman.
Okay, but I thought it was C.
So did I. B, and I thought it might have been this. C.
It might be when the
chair
chair
names the
appoints
chairman.
it.
C, the
No, we're looking
chairman
this
is
up.
the first named member of the committee, or correct answer D, the committee elects its
No,
own
I
chairman.
thought it was I thought it was C.
I did too. So
Let's go. Okay.
176.
Okay, it says no.
176, 11 to 13.
When is it that it must be when the chair appoints the committee?
If a chairman is not designated when the committee is appointed, the committee has the right to elect its own chairman. In the latter case, the first named member has the duty of calling the committee together and acting as a temporary chairman
Yeah.
until the committee elects a chairman.
Okay, here it is. If the chair nominates the committee, he doesn't. He selects the chairman by naming that person first.
Right.
That's our problem.
Well, the problem is this. Okay, we said the chairman is the first named member of the committee. It says that right here.
Only if the chair nominates the committee. If the assembly nominates the committee,
No. You're reading the wrong section.
Where?
You're on 176, not 175.
I'm on 175.
Go to 176.
Okay.
You're on the wrong page.
Yeah, I know. I read that part already.
11 to 13, by your thumb.
Yeah. If the chairman is not selected when the committee is appointed, the committee has the right to elect its own chairman.
In the latter case, the first named member has
Only
the duty
e-
of being the temporary chairman until they elect
Temporary.
one.
Temporary. He calls the first meeting. That's
But it
all.
doesn't say here that until they elect a new one, he is the chairman.
Yeah, but he's not. He's
Well.
interim. He's like what I am right now with platform committee.
Which is, what they should say,
I'm interim chair of platform committee.
yeah, that's...
Oh, by the way.
question is badly worded. Yes.
Interim chair.
When are we meeting?
Oh, when everyone appoints, which I'm going to be sending a reminder email out this week. No, but interim chair
Yeah.
appointed by the LNC. And it was 2 weeks before they went to suspend me.
Yes.
I was voted on as interim chair
Yes.
with flattering praise by everybody that then voted to remove me.
Uh-huh.
But no, it wasn't retaliatory against
No.
New Hampshire, which is what changed in those 2 weeks. No, it wasn't whistleblower at all.
So
No.
I got some comments.
No.
So Matthew says, the question says there is no chair. Yes, at that point there is not.
Right.
So we'll probably say that the committee elects the chair. Yeah, which
Yeah.
is what the correct answer
That's
was.
what they said, and we both got it wrong.
Because we were thinking of something else. Okay.
We were.
155. Where are we?
Wait, hold on. I want to...
Oh, good.
Hold on, the committee, because I'm doing this now, so when I study. Okay.
Yeah, 155. A.
Ah, and I changed it and got it to A.
What did you change it from?
B.
That's what I did too.
I went from B to A.
I did the same thing. Okay, 156.
Only I did that because of 156.
Yeah, me too. B.
Yes.
I
Yep.
went back and changed that.
We're getting too fucking alike, and it's making me frightened. It's making me very frightened, be very afraid. Okay.
I'm like Greta Garbo and modern technology. I want to be a clone. Anyway, 156.
I'm tired.
What kind? Cooper, Dunlop, Goodyear?
What?
You said you're tired.
Yeah, I am. Okay. The jokes are bad.
Thank you. 157. C.
Yes.
158. D.
What? I'm not happy. How can it be D?
If a committee recommends a series of amendments to a motion referred to it,
Right.
A, the chair may put a single question on all the amendments together. B, a member may ask for a separate vote on the amendments provided they are
I
not
knew that was
conforming.
correct.
Right. We had that previous thing. C, by unanimous consent, the assembly can allow the introduction of a motion to adopt all recommendations in one vote.
A and C seems contradictory to me.
But we also had C earlier too. D, all the above.
You got it right,
I did.
fucker.
Maybe later. The chair may put a single question on all the amendments together. Yeah, that's possible. So,
I'm not happy. I'm not a happy camper.
okay, 159. Or is it
Don't say I got it wrong.
C.
Yes.
160. C.
Fuck you.
I said B.
I said D.
A motion is pending to postpone the main question until after the coffee break. I hated this question. Which motion is not in order at this time? Now, please laugh when you hear these choices. A, lay on the table. No, because you're getting away the coffee. B, recess for coffee. That's what I said. That is not in order. C, they said this is the correct answer. Refer the matter to a committee. It's not, we want to refer the motion to the committee. We want to take a fucking coffee break. What the hell?
But it's the postpone.
D, an amendment to strike out after the coffee break and insert the next meeting. I knew that wasn't right.
Now, why did I pick that then? Okay. I think
You said refer the matter to the committee as this thing is out of order.
No, what was the right answer?
No, that was the right answer. They
Yeah.
Said, but they're saying that's the right answer. That's out
Yeah,
of order.
I did D.
I did B, recess for coffee.
Yeah.
The reason I said that, the logic there behind my thing was a motion pending to postpone the question until after the coffee break.
Yeah, then
But then if you sit there and you recess for the coffee break,
you just defeated the whole thing.
you make the motion moot. So that's why it would not be in order. You wanted to say...
Here's to the coffee break.
Yeah, really. So anyway, 161. We're getting down. We got about 20 to go, folks.
Yeah, but we're sucking.
161. B.
I want to die now.
What'd you say?
C.
That's what I said.
Okay, let's...
That's what we said.
I don't... How?
The motion to postpone to a certain time, A, can be applied to an undebatable appeal. B, right answer, can be applied to an... Excuse me. You have to refer to the committee to get a coffee break? Yeah, that's the problem.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
It's
The committee
it's
on
the
coffee
break
breaks.
committee. Not to be confused with the donut committee, which we had last session. Remember?
Yeah, to go get them from Dunkin' Donuts.
Right. Okay. The motion to postpone a certain time, A, can be applied to an undebatable appeal, B, which doesn't make any sense. What's an undebatable appeal? That's what I couldn't figure out.
There are undebatable appeals.
B, correct answer, can be applied to an immediately pending debatable motion to reconsider.
I put C.
C, which is what I said, also, cannot be applied to orders of the day when pending as a main motion.
How can you postpone orders of the day?
I don't understand how you get orders of the day as a pending main motion, but that's another story. D, cannot be applied to points of order referred by the chair to the assembly. Well, that one, there's no way in hell that's right. Because that seeks an immediate resolution.
But why? How can you postpone a motion for orders of the day?
Especially when it's pending as a main motion.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, I don't get that one either. Hang on, what's it say? 181.
Yeah, I'm about to die right now. I'm tired.
Don't worry.
Can
if
I
you
go to
fall,
sleep?
If you fall asleep, I'll just cover you the blanket and leave you down here because I can't carry you upstairs.
I'm not that fucking fat, dude.
I'm not that fucking strong. Okay, that's a statement on me, not you.
You never say to a woman, "I couldn't carry you." I don't care. I don't care.
I do not have the physical strength to do that.
I don't care if you're the weakest person in the world and she's like a whale. You never, ever say that.
If I tried to carry you up those stairs with my strength, you know what would happen? Wayne would have to call 911 and they'd have to take us both to the hospital because I'd fall back down and we'd kill ourselves.
Yeah, but you're about to go to the hospital on your own for insinuating that I'm
I
fat.
didn't insinuate that you're fat. I never said a word about your weight.
You said if you fall asleep, I wouldn't be able to carry you.
But that doesn't imply anything about you.
See, Lydia agreed.
I can't carry you either, Lydia.
Oh God, don't go home tonight. Just Mike, you're fucking up bad. Every woman in the room right now is going,
She is the only woman in the room.
I'm in the room too. Mike.
Oh, you're in the studio. She's in the chat room.
Okay, but Mike. It reminds me of the joke where, okay, in the Discord, I'm going to tell an LNC joke. See, Lydia said I have a wonderful figure. Okay, but LNC joke time.
Yes.
So in
Wait,
my
but you repeat yourself.
in my Discord, yeah, I'm being redundant. In the Discord chat, somebody said this LNC is like someone they shot themselves.
Which Discord? In the state?
I have a private one for my YouTube channel.
Oh.
So they said, yeah, this LNC shot themselves in the foot and said, oh, look, there's another one. And then someone else said, it's not a good idea to shoot yourself in the foot when your foot is in your mouth.
So okay, I'm trying to picture this now. So they have their foot in their mouth, but they have their head up their ass.
How do they see to shoot?
No, it's not even that. How the hell do you maintain balance? You're standing there on one leg.
But still, those comments, that was perfect. It's not a good idea to shoot yourself in the foot when your foot is in your mouth.
Benjamin says, like...
No, you're not going to win this.
Benjamin,
You're not going to win this.
Thank you, Benjamin. I appreciate that.
See, Mike's an hour away from home, and we still got a little while to go. Lydia's got plenty of time to set a trap.
No, she doesn't.
Oh, yeah, she does.
Worst case, I just sleep in the truck.
Yeah.
It's safe to go home.
That's what they always say.
Famous last words
Right,
to
you
bait
gotta-
the trap. Anyway,
You gotta go to
all right,
sleep sometime.
back to this question. What the hell is going on
Yeah,
here?
when you wake up with no
A motion to
eyebrows.
postpone a certain orders of the day. 6 to 20 and 181.
I don't get this one.
This is standard descriptive characteristic number 2. And boy, is it a fucking long one.
Oh, God, that's what she said.
Can be applied to main motions with any motions to postpone indefinitely, amend, or commit that may be pending.
Mm-hmm.
Can thus be applied to orders of the day or questions of privilege while they're actually pending as main motions, and such an application is independent of and does not affect any other matter that they may have interrupted. Can be applied to debatable appeals, blah, 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 blah.
Okay, but what about cannot be applied to orders of the day?
See, that's the problem. It says here, and I'm going to reread this, can be applied to main motions with any motion to postpone indefinitely, amend, or commit that may be pending, can thus be applied to orders of the day while they're actually pending as main motion.
Then C is right.
C is backward. Yeah, C is right because it says it cannot be. No, wait. No, it says it can be applied to them. This says C says it cannot.
be. Oh, then how can they be, though? How can you
can be-
postpone orders of the day?
That's what I want to know.
I want to know
JJ,
what
help
love
us.
is.
Help us on this one. How in the hell can you postpone orders of the day?
I don't get it. Who's Arity?
Arati, that's my dog.
Oh. I don't.
She's probably pacing the floor,
I-
wearing a hole in where the hell I'm at. But anyway.
I don't get this.
Yeah, well, how can applied immediately to an immediately pending debatable motion to reconsider?
Somebody calls for orders of the day
Yeah.
as a main motion.
How is that a main motion?
But how can it be postponed? That's all.
Call orders of this. Let's go to menu.
I want to die right now.
See, orders of the day
It's
is
a pending motion. That doesn't
it's
answer the question,
Orders of the
though.
day is a privileged motion, according to this.
Yeah, but how can you postpone orders of the day? The order is but what order? JJ, you're not helping.
The call for orders of the day is a privileged motion. I'm reading section 18.
Okay,
here,
right.
By which a member can require the assembly to conform to its agenda, program, order of business.
Yes. And how can you postpone that? How can you postpone that?
Fire drill, that's how.
We almost got a fire drill on my suspension motion. That'd have been funny if the
That'd
building
been
caught on
hilarious.
fire. The order to postpone is a main. Right.
The problem is...
No, it's not an order to postpone. It's a motion to postpone. What order? Where are you getting order from?
JJ, we're not following what you're saying here, because this thing specifically says that a call for order of the day is the very first sentence in section 18.
Yeah.
It says it's a privileged motion, not a main motion.
It could be a privileged main motion.
It doesn't say that.
It can be, though.
Because it takes precedence over all other motions.
Right.
So how can it be a main motion which takes precedence over nothing?
But it takes precedence
See the
over.
problem? You see the problem?
No. It takes precedence over the motion to postpone. So how can? I don't get it. JJ, you're not answering my question.
I don't get it either. Not debatable, not amendable, doesn't have a second.
I don't get it. We're just gonna mark it wrong and whatever. I'm sleepy here. I'm sleepy. I'm ready to fall asleep.
Can't be made in the committee of the whole. No kidding.
I don't get it.
Okay, in status, in contrast to the privilege
Oh
clause.
shit! There's a hole in the bottom of my bottle. It keeps leaking out.
That's because they're leaking on you.
Oh god, I need more champagne.
A main motion, when postponed, is an order of the day. It schedules the time for the main motion to come up.
But it's for orders of the day.
Not postponed. Yeah, see, that's the problem. I sort of understand I think what he's saying, but I'm still not.
Yeah, but it's
There.
for orders of the day. How can you postpone the orders of the day to make it orders of the day?
Okay,
It
wait a minute.
already is order.
Maybe this explains it. Status of an order of the day is a main motion. This is on 222.
Okay.
In contrast to the privileged call for orders of the day, an order of the day which such a call may bring before the assembly is itself invariably a main motion, and when it is announced and pending is debatable and amendable, and all the other rules governing main motions apply to it. The orders of the day as a whole cannot be laid on the table or postponed,
Or postponed.
but an individual order of the day when actually pending can so be disposed of. Okay.
Okay, can you say that in English? Because that wasn't fucking English.
The orders of the day as a whole cannot be laid on the table or postponed, but an individual order of the day when actually pending can be laid on the table or postponed. But the problem is this, is that the way this question is written, the option C cannot be applied to orders of the day, plural, when pending as a main motion, not an order of the day. Yeah.
How do you create an order of the
but-
day? You could do a special order.
But an individual order is not the same as multiple orders. That's
You
the
could do
difference.
special order, but I was assuming this to mean as a motion to get back on track.
That's what orders of the day is
Right.
supposed to be.
And if
Which was a privileged motion.
and then how could you postpone that? Just postpone it by not making it and let people keep going off track. I don't think we're communicating.
I'm not understanding this totally either.
Okay, well, I'd like to skip this because it's giving me brain cancer.
We're just going to mark that as okay, whatever, and move on.
Yeah, I don't want brain cancer right now.
Okay, 162.
Okay.
C. Right?
Oh, I'm dying now. I'm dead. I'm just dead. What did you pick?
D.
I picked A.
The main motion may be postponed with the following hearing motions.
I guessed on this.
I guessed on it too. Okay. Postpone indefinitely, amend, commit, debatable appeal, undebatable appeal.
Okay, what was the right answer?
C. B. Postpone indefinitely, amend, commit, undebatable appeal. C. Postpone indefinitely, amend, commit, debatable appeal.
So undebatable appeals are not
Yeah.
postponable.
I said D.
I didn't know that. I guessed.
Postpone indefinitely, amend, commit, and lay on the table.
Okay, here's JJ. A call for orders of the day is not the same as motion. What's the difference? What's the difference?
I think a call for the orders of the day is saying, where the hell are we in the schedule? Please get it shit going. That's the privileged motion.
this
to
was
make an order of the day would be is what they're
Right.
claiming is the main motion.
yeah, but this had
separately.
orders plural.
Right.
I think they messed up and put an S on there
They may have. So,
because it makes no sense still.
personally, I don't like the idea of calling an order of the day a main motion because that would just fall under a that would if you're trying to make something an order of the day.
That is a
isn't that-
special order.
It's a special order which requires a suspension of the rules to amend the agenda, wouldn't it?
No, well, they're moving to go to it, not to create it.
Maybe. Okay. Anyway, we're not getting anywhere
Sorry,
fast on that.
that question sucks. That
Anyway,
question just sucks.
163.
Oh, but Carol Moore.
Oh boy.
Oh, the funniest thing. Okay, I got the biggest kick out of
She,
this.
the queen of titty envy.
Besides that, she took a screenshot actually of me doing this when I was saying "kiss my libertarian ass,"
Uh-huh.
and I loved it. That's just funny. Take another screenshot of that, please, Carol, because I look cuter in this outfit than in the one.
Which one were you wearing?
I don't know, but
Yeah.
it wasn't as cute as this one. Black is slimmer. Like my ass looked way too big and
Should have done
whatever.
that in the Xena outfit.
Yeah, that would have been good too. But
More curvy.
yeah, but the black jeans
That's a
were cooler.
compliment.
Oh, excuse me. So yeah, but don't you think that's funny? Like, how many times did she have to? She was just waiting. She's like, oh crap! I didn't get backspace. There she is. Slap that ass, bitch. Slap that ass, and screenshotted it.
Carol Moore, the LP's queen of titty envy. Anyway,
Have you seen her latest video?
no, I don't pay attention to her.
Okay, she made a video about the Mises Caucus.
Oh boy.
Very upset. Put the screenshot. She's mad at me because somebody made fan art for me that was a barb dildo. I didn't create it. And it was
with that floating around.
it was fan art. Okay, she's very mad at me for that. And then it's all just. But she put this elevator music behind it.
Oh gods.
Like it's like I really, really got ear cancer from it. Like at the end, I really just wanted to gouge my ears out because of that music. It was bad. You're gonna have to watch it.
I don't watch her.
It's gotten so many views now just from Mises people laughing at it and downvoting it. Oh God. But like there's a lot of great free music out there. Like you don't have to use that like it's just like what are you doing?
Trying to find something real fast. It's
Mike.
relevant to the discussion.
Mike.
What?
Mike. Okay.
By the way, you can find barb dildos on Etsy if you look hard enough. That's what she said.
No, where I
What?
have some here.
That's
Somebody sent them to me.
What?
Barb dildos. Somebody sent me little mini barb dildos. Where'd they go? They were
I don't know.
on that thing. They must be in a drawer.
They have to be in a drawer.
They're in a
somewhere.
drawer. No, somebody sent me from Etsy little barb dildos in pink.
From the LNC, huh?
Yeah, from Etsy.
No, from the LNC.
No, it
They're
was
that
just.
small. They're from the LNC.
I didn't say that.
I said that, and I dare you to say anything about
You
it.
can remove him from nothing.
Exactly, which is why I can say it.
You know, you could just remove him. I'll second
See,
it.
when you go like this with the LNC, they're not talking about the world's tiniest violin.
I'll second it. Why not?
Anyway,
Okay. I think that was a violation of the NAP. In some way.
Well, if you say speech is a VAT violation, then I have one response: fuck you all.
That was definitely a violation of the NAP right there.
As I said in my amicus, if you're going to call speech a violation of NAP, I'll just close the party down now because everybody's violating it.
Ooh, I just added some pink to your tie-dye.
You did?
Well, I heard that. Nothing hurt. A little pink never hurt nobody.
I'm not even sure where you got me.
Maybe I didn't get you. Okay.
Anyway,
163.
Yes, we're in the wild card now. C.
Yes.
Good. 164. B.
What?
The motion to postpone to a certain time. A. Does not require a second.
That's not true.
B. The correct answer may be amended.
I knew that. Why did I?
C. May not be
How
reconsidered.
did I fuck this up?
D is not debatable.
Okay.
Brain fart.
Yeah, I knew it may be amended.
Actually got that one right.
This is dumb. How did I fuck that up?
Yeah. This next one I had no clue about.
Okay.
165. D. I got it right?
Oh, God. I didn't get that right.
I got it fucking right?
Oh, my God. I did so much worse this time.
Okay. Which of the following rules does not govern the motion to postpone to a certain time? A. It requires recognition. What'd you say, by the way?
I said C.
Okay. A. Requires recognition. B. Requires a majority vote if a general order is created. C. What you said. Requires a 2/3 vote if a special order is created. Or
Right,
D.
because that amends the agenda.
D. May not be reconsidered.
Okay, but there's a double negative here.
Okay.
It says, which of the following rules do not govern? It
Yeah.
may not be reconsidered. So it can be reconsidered?
I would assume that's the case, yes.
Okay, these double negatives are no fun.
I know. Just like I said, they do these tricks.
Okay.
Benjamin says only if it was a sick burn.
I don't even know what we're talking about anymore
Yeah,
because
no,
I'm
yeah.
lost.
Okay.
Because I'm fucking up.
Next page, 166.
Maybe I won't take this exam.
166, ready?
Yeah.
D.
I want to die. Did
Okay.
you pick D?
No, I did not.
What did you
I
pick?
picked A.
I picked B. We suck.
A motion within the control of the assembly, because it has not been finally disposed of, may be renewed if A. Postponed to the next session. That's what I chose. B. Lay on the table. C. Voted on in a motion to reconsider made but not called up. Or D. The correct answer. More than a quarterly time interval will elapse before the next regular session.
I don't get it. A motion within the... Because...
Control of the assembly, because it has not been finally disposed of, may be renewed if. I said postpone to the next session, which allows you to carry it over between sessions. That was my thinking.
But it didn't say anything about quarterly or not quarterly.
It didn't. Lay on the table didn't make any sense to me at all.
Okay, well, thank you. It made sense to me, mister.
Why did it make sense to you?
Because it will be renewed when it may be renewed because it will be taken off the table.
Okay.
But I don't get any of this.
I don't get it either. C. Voted on in a motion to reconsider made but not called.
I don't get any of this.
And D. Time and...
Okay.
This one I gotta look up because I don't know either. I wasn't sure, but 183. Let's go back.
Oh my God, I did worse on this one. I got a lot of studying still to do.
I did a little bit better, but not much.
I need to take a day and go through and restudy the
Okay.
things I got
This
wrong.
is about postpone to a certain time or definitely. Further rules and explanation, page 183. Rules limiting the time to which a question can be postponed are related to terms meeting in session as
Right.
follows. Okay. Which eliminates lay on the table immediately. In a case where more than a quarterly meeting or time interval, will last between meetings, for example, an annual convention or delegates of a local or society that holds only an annual meeting, a question that cannot be postponed beyond the end of the present
Right.
session. Okay, so that's where I was wrong. Okay. In cases where no more than a quarterly time interval will elapse between sessions, a question can be postponed until but not beyond the next regular
Right.
business session. That's D.
No, this is renewal, not postponement.
Point. Okay, hang on. For example, in a society that holds a regular business meeting on the same day of each week, question cannot one meeting be postponed for. Yeah, this is postponing, not
renewal. I think they fucked up the wording here.
So where the hell is renewal of a motion then?
Yeah, this is about renewal.
Renewal. Here we go. Let's go play back in section 38.
I think they meant postponement.
If a motion is made and disposed of without being adopted. Yeah, this is fucked up because the question asks if a motion within control of the assembly because it has not been finally disposed of.
Right,
may be
not
renewed.
disposed of.
But this is saying that if it is made and disposed of without being adopted, then you can renew it.
Right.
So I'm throwing this question out.
Yeah, I
That's
don't
just
think
fucked up.
I don't think this counts.
No, it doesn't.
I think they messed up the wording on that one.
Yeah, that one's like whacked out.
I think they're talking about postponement and not renewal.
I think they are because that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
If it was postponed, it would make sense.
Right.
But renewal is a different question. Okay, 167. Where are we here? A.
Yes.
I had D. There's none of the above.
Um,
Where no more than a quarterly time intervals elapse between sessions, an order of the day cannot be made for a time A correct beyond the end of the next regular business session. B
Right, because
beyond
that-
the end of the next end of the present session, or C during the next yeah.
right, because of the quarterly thing.
Right. I may have got that one totally.
Okay.
I just probably just didn't look that one right. Okay, the next one I had no clue. 168. A. I said B too.
I said D.
Oh, you said D? I said D, crossed out, then went to B. They say it's A. It is improper, right answer A, to postpone anything beyond the next meeting.
Oh,
What?
I know. Yeah.
B, to amend something adopted in an earlier session.
No, you can do that.
I know you can do. Okay, that's why I may have been guessing on this one. C, to schedule more than one meeting within a session.
No, we do
Bullshit.
that all the time.
Yeah. D, to call out division from the
Oh,
member's seat.
I guess you can do that because it's privileged.
Yeah.
Okay, I fucked that up.
Postpone anything beyond the next. That's. Why is that improper? What if What if you have more than one meeting still in the session?
Yeah, but no, but it's still the session.
Right.
My question is, what if you have more than one session within a quarterly time interval?
Like a convention and a regular set of meetings or something?
No,
or?
just that you have a meeting every month.
Okay. Yeah, that's a weird one too.
Yeah, but so I guess it's either to the next meeting as long as it's within a quarterly time session,
Right.
but not to a meeting following, even if it was in the same
Once
quarterly
it's within
time.
the session, you're toast. Out of the session,
Okay.
you're toast. Yeah. Like I said, I was confused on that one. 169. C. God, I suck.
I got that.
I didn't. In a society that meets less often than quarterly,
Right.
a member can move to postpone the question. I said A to the next session, and that's obviously wrong.
Right.
B,
Because it's after a quarter and you can't.
yeah. C is the correct
Yeah,
answer.
okay, JJ says it can't go beyond the next meeting. I didn't know that. I was thinking if there was more than more meetings in the same session.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay, but
too.
I get it now.
Yeah. Okay. C until after a certain event is in this session. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah. Until the
Okay.
next session, make it the special order. No, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, 170. This was a cascading problem for me here. C, 170. C. Jesus. If a motion to invite a speaker for
Wait. What's the next one?
170.
What's the answer?
C.
I got it.
I did.
Yes.
I got it. I said A.
You said A?
If a motion to invite a speaker for next week's meeting is pending, a motion to postpone consideration until next week's meeting may be stated as the chair as a motion to postpone make a special order.
No, you can't because it would defeat the motion.
Yeah.
What?
Motion to land.
What horror film filter?
What the fuck is that?
I just had. It's from my.
Something just popped up on your screen, folks.
Yeah, it's from my film editing. Do I want that?
I don't know.
Get it free. Yeah, I want it. Keep going.
Okay, 170, yeah. A, this is what I said. A, motion to postpone and make a special order. B, a motion to lay on the table. No. C, correct answer, a motion to postpone indefinitely if it is in order at the time. Or D, a motion to suspend the rules. Well, I didn't think I knew it wasn't lay on the table, and it wasn't to suspend the rules.
I got it right? Yeah, I got it right. I want to get this horror film filter. Why not?
See, the problem I have with this question is this. They say the motion to invite a speaker for next week's meeting, to postpone it until next week's meeting, doesn't indicate that the motion will be taken up prior to the speaker appearing at that meeting. In other words, they can take up first thing, and the speaker is supposed to come a couple hours later.
Yeah, but that's not giving them enough time. That's.
What if they tell him to stand by, or what if he's present anyway? You know? I don't get where it's a postpone indefinitely. What?
He needs some freckles.
Don't make me stick that somewhere.
That's what she said. Okay, where are we at?
171.
What is it?
I don't know.
A?
Yes,
Say
it
it's
is A.
Yes. What did you put?
I put B.
Oh my God. Okay. The only reason I know, I can't tell you. I can't tell you why I know this.
The bylaws set the election of officers to be held at an annual meeting.
I've got to zip it.
The night of the annual meeting is stormy. It was a dark and stormy night. And the attendance is abnormally small, because they're chickens. But a quorum is present. What is the recommended action? We should knock it off. They say the correct answer is A. After adjourn a motion to fix the time to
Yes,
which to
that's
adjourn is
correct.
adopted, postpone the elections to
Yes.
the adjourned meeting.
Because it's still the same meeting.
B. I said hold the election because the bylaws can't be suspended. That's what I said. Because you can't suspend the fucking bylaws.
No, you can't. But it's not suspending the bylaws. Adjourning the meeting and having an adjourned meeting, it's still the same meeting.
Yeah. C. Postpone the election to the next meeting and make a special order. Absolutely not. D. All the above. Obviously, that can't be true too. I still say that they have to hold the election. See, the problem is B is correct because if it's still the same meeting, you're still holding the elections and you can't suspend the bylaws.
You know, but you're not holding it where the attendance is abnormally small. You're trying to get better attendance.
But you have a quorum, so that's enough.
Yeah, but it's still not fair.
Yeah, I disagree now.
But you, if at the adjourned meeting you still don't do it, you actually can still do it at the next meeting, even though bylaws
All
say.
right. 172, next page. When the bylaws require election of officers at the annual meeting,
C.
the election hang on.
It better be
it
C.
is C.
Okay, thank you. What's the
A
next one?
may be postponed by.
Why are we reading it? We didn't get it wrong.
I
did
got
you?
it wrong.
Oh, well, that's
I
because
said B again. Must be held at the annual meeting.
Yeah, but we already.
You
did
hold
this.
the election where the meeting is.
You can adjourn it. You can adjourn it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
173 better be
One
B.
it is B, and I got
Okay.
that one right finally. 174, B.
Yes.
I said A. What the fuck? A general order of the day set for a specified hour. I said A can interrupt pending questions. That's how we've treated it in the past.
Not a general order, a special order, Ken.
B cannot come up before the time except by 2/3 vote to suspend the rules
Right.
for reconsideration. C can supersede a special order for a particular hour that comes into conflict.
No.
No, I knew that was wrong. D is taken up before any other orders of the day for the same time that were made before this general order. I didn't understand what they were saying there.
Yeah, no, but it's a special order can interrupt, not a general.
Okay. Anyway, I was thinking of time certain stuff specific. Yeah, maybe that's where I was getting it bad.
Yeah, it's because the difference between general
Yeah.
orders and special orders.
175. A.
Yes, and I switched it from D.
I left it at D.
I switched it because of later.
The effect of postponing a special question to a postponing
What?
a question to a specified hour provides that the matter will come before the assembly at a time named a later time.
Correct.
B makes it impossible to reconsider the question except by a 2/3. That doesn't make any sense. C prevents debate on the question.
No.
Prevents debate. No. D makes it a special order.
No, you have to specifically make it a special order. Postpone. It just makes it a
No,
general order.
I'll buy that. Okay, 176. C.
Yes.
God, I suck.
I
said A.
I knew the general orders and special orders were going to fuck your shit up.
Yeah, I did. Okay.
What did you put for
A. The general order of the day is set for a particular hour. I said A. Suspends the rules relating to order of business.
No.
That's a special order.
Yeah. Well, that really doesn't either suspend the rules, but
B interrupts the consider. Again, I was looking at time certain
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah. Cascading. 177. We're almost out of this, folks. We got about 5 more.
yeah, and we're getting tired.
177 is C.
What?
No, B. Excuse
B.
me. I
Oh,
said C. Sorry.
Okay, no, it's B.
Getting
I knew
backwards.
this shit.
Several questions that are
The
postponed.
special orders fucked you up. The special orders and general orders fucked you up.
Yes, they did. Okay, 178. C. Yes, I got that one right.
Okay, that
What
one's right.
concept.
Yes.
Okay, 179. Next page. Last lap. D.
Yes.
Yeah, I got that one right. 180. A.
A. It was.
Special orders, remember? We just
I-
said that a minute ago.
I know, but I'm confused now because I put B.
So, 181. C. I said B.
Oh, no, C's right. I got that.
Yeah.
And 182.
182, last one, D.
Yes.
I had no idea on that one.
You didn't pick D?
I picked B.
Oh.
Debate for a member has been... this one I couldn't remember. I really couldn't.
Yeah.
Debate for the member has been exhausted. The motion is postponed until
Say
the next
exhausted
session.
again.
Exhausted.
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 The main motion is postponed until the next session. When it resumes, A, debate still exhausted for that member.
No.
B, which is what I said. Remember I speak
Where'd you fuck to get that from?
I couldn't remember.
That's not even a rule for anything.
See,
That's like completely made up.
I know. See, all members are limited to one
When
speech.
can a member speak once, but everybody else gets to speak twice?
The problem is I didn't understand when Aaron Starr's talking. D, I didn't understand what they were saying. Though any limitation on debate is exhausted. What does that mean?
It means any of the normal rules that you can speak twice for up to 10 minutes, it's exhausted. Because they already did all that last time. It's a new session. You got a new slate.
So it just resets everything?
Yes.
So the person who spoke twice before can speak twice again?
Yes.
Why didn't they just say it that way?
But where did you get they could speak once and everyone else could speak twice?
I was a guess because I didn't understand what they were saying.
But where is that ever anything?
That's the Aaron Starr rules.
But that's like completely, doesn't apply to anything.
Yeah, but I did not understand what they were talking about in the last one. Any limitation on debate is exhausted. What does that mean? Because I could interpret that to say any limitation on debate is exhausted, which means that anybody could talk as long as they want, as many times as they want.
No, the past limitations.
Did they say it that way?
But where would you get... How would you justify everyone else gets to speak twice?
Because
that person gets to speak once.
Because they kept talking earlier and wouldn't shut up.
I mean, I can't think of anywhere, Robert, that applies any time.
It's the Aaron Starr rules.
Oh my God, that's great. It's just like, let's just make shit up. I'm sorry.
It's the Aaron Starr rule. I'm sorry.
But that's the funniest answer I've ever heard.
I didn't understand the last one on that. That's why I had a question mark on it. All right, let's figure our numbers here.
Yes. Let's see.
See how bad I fucked up. 1, 2,
I think we were tied
3, 4,
until the orders.
5, 6, 7,
1, 2,
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We threw that one out. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. I got worse.
21.
I got worse. 28. Well, okay, remember we threw one out.
So 20. I didn't count the one I threw.
Yeah,
I forgot. So 20.
I got 28 out of 60, so that was terrible.
Is that you got like about 50%?
Less than 50%. 50%.
No. 50%
would have been 30. 28 wrong. Oh,
28 wrong.
32.
So
Okay.
you got more than 50%.
Barely. But I still was worse.
Yeah, man. I sucked on this.
I really sucked on
and
this.
I thought I did better. My God. But I'll study them.
Special orders and
I'll study them. So I'm gonna send you home with the rest.
okay.
So we can do it. And I'm gonna start studying this shit. Because what's the worst that can happen? Really? I don't know. Oh my God, I've drank too much. But
That's the worst that can happen.
Listen, now whenever I'm mad at anyone, I'm going to be like, you can only speak once and everyone else gets to speak twice. If I get to chair the platform committee again, I'm going to be to every annoying person. Listen, you fucked up last meeting. So
Shut the fuck up now.
as a consequence, and Robert says this, just ask Mike Seebeck. You only get to speak once. Everyone else gets to speak twice. Okay.
Until such time as you start making sense. Yes.
This is the Mike Seebeck rule.
I'll be honest. I wasn't sure. I think I was just wanting to get that last question done, but that. No, Lydia, it was not a caffeinated Pepsi.
Oh my God.
It's a caffeinated Coke.
Oh, that one was great. Oh, I want to make up some tests.
I need to get home safely without the road pirates trying to pull me over for DUI. That's why I've not had a drop of alcohol all day.
You had one like 8 hours ago.
I had a sip of one of her
I
mimosas.
thought you had the light.
Oh, I had a beer earlier.
yeah,
that
about
was-
8 hours ago.
Yeah.
You know, and a light.
I had an organic Michelob.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
What's that?
That's German for oh, shit.
Oh. So, because that means you're going to be up all night with caffeine?
Yeah, so what else is new? My eternal sleep clock has been so whacked out lately, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I
It's worse than yours.
oh God, I don't have one.
That's my point.
You're going to be up till dawn.
That's
Well,
what she said.
you only get to speak once.
Well, in that case, I'm going to filibuster.
Oh my God. Oh, I'm going to pull this one. Oh, I gotta train myself to do it with a straight face, though. Next board meeting. Mr. Ryan Kane. Mr. Ryan Kane, according to our parliamentarian, you only get to speak once while everyone else gets to speak twice.
At which point, I will say, just a cotton picking minute.
That's racist. I just learned that. I looked it up because somebody said that, and I'm like, cotton picking. It sounds kind of racist. Yep, and it's considered racist now to say that.
Tough shit. I've picked cotton, thank you.
I'm just saying it's racist now, like everything else.
Well, yeah.
Okay, everyone,
Which is why they've lost its meaning on everything.
yeah, we're gonna.
See, I'm the greatest racist in the world. I love my Indy cars and my Fox Peak Hill climb.
You can only speak once, Mr. Seebeck. Your right to speak is exhausted.
No, you are.
Yeah, I am. Okay. Good night, everyone.
Have a good one. Happy Halloween, everybody.